songs for every beautiful has-been. The loves of past, future, and my present, presented to me delicately pressed into a memory. I can feel the brush inside my mind, painting what one might look like lying on the sofa, and another just plain lying, a previous me crying for lack of proper goodbye. And it's also for you, every person with has-beens. You who filed old emotional baggage into recycle or trash bins. Which one goes where? I guess it depends on where it ends, if it ends. If there was ever really a chance that it's the end of summer, but we can still be friends. My mind is a bit of a museum, art everywhere, you might stop and stare if you could see them. Lucky for me though, you probably never will. They're not exactly painful, but still. I've tried so many times to pry the parchment down with careful fingers, and that's when I see it. Tiny cracks in the artwork, the starts of tears, so I leave it. It's fitting for a haunted house to have art that's beautifully tragic. If Scooby-Doo and crew rolled through my mind, I'd like to think they'd find themselves enthralled by the magic. Long before they ever saw the ghoul behind the facade, working my heartstrings and brain synapses at the same synchronized, methodical, odd pace. Hoping to get at me, bring it all back and see. If now is tragedy, past is my majesty. If it still matters to be in the presence of clouds of perfume that could make up the essence of tears, fears, trust, and lust. Beers, jeers, dust, and fluff that could fill in the gaps of my story as I heard it. Pad all the parts that aren't perfect, to blur the worst and cover the worthless, to blot out the parts that I once found disturbing. Convince me the past is uncomforting. Heaven resign my own mind to be forcibly sentenced to wallow inside of the trap of resentment and drag all my effort away from the present.
Ups and downs and ins and outs, I come back your last. The smiles or frowns or brand new towns whenever I need rest. I know there's a velvet room with paintings to my left, and a box with slivered pieces of the love from in my chest. Ups and downs and ins and outs, I come back your last. But smiles or frowns or brand new towns whenever I need rest. I know there's a velvet room with paintings to my left, and a box with slivered pieces of the love from in my chest.
I think there's a value in appreciation without longing, fondly recalling what you did last summer without needing to check your Instagram. You each played a role, a painting in a gallery, a crucial thread in the tapestry. Sometimes we part ways with the silence of the last few grains of sand passing through an hourglass. Other times, it's with the screeching brakes too slow to prevent a crash. Each footprint in the path, each with the same promise of being the last. Me, I've learned to glance back and gently laugh, or at least give a knowing smile. Because love is all mistakes and perfection in equal parts. And if I've ever seen one, love is a work of art.
Yo, what we about to get into right now, about to cover from A to Z, how I really get down. I'm talking about getting silly, getting wild, happens everywhere, coast to coast. Yeah, I'm talking about that con life. Yeah, I got a delicate balance between what I do for pay and what I do for play. Which would I choose? I don't think that I could say. Sometimes I feel a little two-faced knowing I go two ways. I'm just trying to defy all odds like Doug Flutie. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, I'm trying to strive to the weekend when the con is mine. Pack up my bags, ready, get set, go. Gotta catch my planes, time to jet set, yo. From coast to coast and con to con, like PAX to MacFest to CGF's what we on. Free play, arcades, all slaying, Street Fighter, Walter Beast, I could stay all day. I wish I could game time or even save time, but like an Apple Watch, I gotta show a little FaceTime. So for a great time and chilling at the same time, get the squad together and get faded with some green wine and say bye.
Yo, let me see your hands if you got that kind of life. Yeah, you heard me, I ain't gonna ask twice. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Let me hear your roar, let me see that cosplay. Shout out to the crowd, our hidden trove and enclave. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up.
Day two, a little party never stopped me, man. I'll be damned. Pop some ibuprofen and toss back some coffee, fam. Seriously faded, gone like Vader. Had to let my force awaken several years later. Looked at the scotch and said, well played. Killed me last night, but now I'm back to life like Edo Sensei. Hit the vendor floor, it's where I spend the core amount of my time and my money, and in the end, but I'm rich in the memories of hanging with my homies, meeting cool cats who never would've known me. Keeping on schedule, man, that's half the battle. Right now, I'm sure I'm late to my own damn panel. So I kick back a Red Bull, now I got wings. Hello, I'm here to talk to you about raps and things. Since you here, come and kick it with the NPCs. If you chill, we don't care about who you be.
Yo, let me see your hands if you about that kind of life. Yeah, you heard me, I ain't gonna ask twice. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Let me hear your war, let me see that cosplay. Shout out to the con, our hidden trove and enclave. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up.
Now I'm on stage, you know we mobbing, man. NPC Collective, that's my mobbing fam. Back then they had to laugh through a lot of hands. Now we're the ones laughing out here with a lot of fans. One thing I can say is I'm definitely not jaded, but it's the last night, so I'm definitely faded. All they be doing now is plopping on their couch, man. But the con life is awesome, I can vouch, man. We definitely made it, cause we rainy, but we over here as prime entertainment. All my life I have waited for the hip-hop nerds watching metal shred, then rocking DDR with some metal heads. On the final day sleeps what I lack, and the first thing I think when I leave is when will I be back? Cause the con is the place, don't care what you heard, it belongs to us all, yeah, like millions of nerds.
Yo, let me see your hands if you about that kind of life. Yeah, you heard me, I ain't gonna ask twice. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Let me hear your war, let me see that cosplay. Shout out to the con, our hidden trove and enclave. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up.
This is dedicated to all you crazy MFers that I be seeing at every single con. Doesn't matter if I'm East Coast, West Coast, down with the dirty South. That's a ludicrous reference.
Not guilty, y'all got to feel me. Squeaky clean, really, still I feel filthy. Stop and listen, I give you my composition. Running big giant circles around the competition. Not guilty, y'all got to feel me. Squeaky clean, really, still I feel filthy. Stop and listen, I give you my composition. Running big giant circles around the competition. Kid Shamrock, putting the mic in the hammer lock. Keep the cannon cocked, all these rappers do a scam and plot. I'm on the block, I see it all, they say it all. I'm in the game, but trust me, I don't play it all. Made a lane up in the game myself, while the critics thought that I Kurt Cobain myself. It's all love, I reached out and gave my help, cause I know what kind of business we in. If you ain't in it to win, then that's a loss. Bars is off the chain, similar to rabid dogs. Trust me, I had it all, making it look effortless. Even if you gotta hit Wikipedia just to catch up with the references. Nice with the pen or off the dome. Ryan Howard, swinging to my dog's home. Spit that real ish, we're Philly like Will Smith. Watch me cancel it quick like my name was Phil Fish. If he believes you, then he a fool. Think I deal with more knuckleheads now than when I was teaching school. Now I charge like a Pikachu. So unless you make it worth my time, I ain't gonna even move. Not guilty, y'all got to feel me. Squeaky clean, really, still I feel filthy. Stop and listen, I give you my composition. Running big giant circles around the competition. Not guilty, y'all got to feel me. Squeaky clean, really, still I feel filthy. Stop and listen, I give you my composition. Running big giant circles around the competition. Not guilty, you got to feel me. Squeaky clean, filthy. Stop and listen, running big giant circles around the competition. Not guilty, y'all got to feel me. Squeaky clean, really, filthy. Stop and listen, I give you my composition. Running big giant circles, big circles. Who got the illest live show and the concepts down? Thought the label was folded when rhyme stepped down. My rap style's complicated as theories from Pascal. I gain ground like Marshawn on last day. I linguistically alter all imagery. This is far from the standard. I'm awkward with
What up, what up?
might try to charge me with slander. Answer, I'm always correct. I'm running things a new man like I got 100 rings.
What up, chat? How's everyone doing today?
Avoid the state pen, control the machines, Hank Pym. Ultron, I'm so bomb, none can hold mine. Dragging beats over the goal line. All of my material the truth, but trying to follow random is a trivial pursuit. Known to start fires when I get up in the booth, and the fact that I'm living is the proof. Vindicate me, Mega Ran, Renegade, MC, big giant circles, yeah, you know what it be. Not guilty, y'all got to feel me.
Hello, hello.
Still I feel filthy. Stop and listen, I give you my composition. Running big giant circles around the competition. Not guilty, y'all got to feel me. Squeaky clean, really, still I feel filthy. Stop and listen, I give you my composition. Running big giant circles around the competition. Not guilty, y'all got to feel me. Squeaky clean, really, still I feel filthy.
If you guys see cards to play in the chat, let me know. My Instagram is not, the DMs are not working, so I cannot invite him. So if he pops in the chat, gotta get him on Telegram so we can get him in here. Yo, yo, yo. What up, girls? What up, Leon? Elvis in the house tonight. Forex Factory was down this morning. I don't know if it's back up yet. One to one, 2 to 1. Anything else is just kind of a bonus. 3 to 1 sometimes, depends on what the market's given that day. Hang out for a few minutes, let everyone get here. I'm thinking some AJ buys. We make support. I think that looks good. What up, Joan? How's it going? Hello, hello. Everyone's having a good day. What up, George, Ghoster, Titan, Sky, KC, Eddie? Always a pleasure. Joan, baby girl. Aunt Marcos, hello, hello. Who else we got? And Karen or Karan? I'm not sure, but hello, hello. Hello, Justin. How's it going? Hello, KC. Try to say hello to everyone as we get started. I feel like it's polite, you know. Like I start the stream, you come here, do the stream every day. It's like, let me think. It's like I got a house tour sign on, and when the sign says start, everyone comes to the house, and you gotta greet everyone that comes to the house for the house tour. What up, Marsh? Don, yep. Just gonna finish my bagel, and then be ready to go. Give the market another 15 minutes or so, 10 minutes to see where this candle's gonna take us. What's up, Justin? 10K, man, that's rough. Hopefully that wasn't too much on your account. How many edge confirmations? I mean, structure and candle closes. That's it. That's all I need. Yep, AUD does have some minor news as well. 5:30, and then I don't know. We got 5:30, 7:30. So after 7:30, we should be good. So after Tokyo Open, we should be solid. Should be real solid. Also, I had a cold brew with a blonde shot of espresso. So if I talk too fast, you gotta let me know, and I'll try to slow it down. But wanted to make sure I was bringing the energy today. Otherwise, we're gonna fall asleep. Get it.
Something woke inside, heartbeat working overtime. Everything was motorized, but now I'm up and more alive. So let my family know I'm fine and it's a new day. Cause there's a whole lot I gotta say. So I'ma tell the world that I'm on the way. I promise. When we're back, we gon' celebrate. Yeah, yeah, baby, save the day. So raise your glass to them better days. Cause they're coming. I know I'm gone and it's getting late, but I'll be there, baby, save the day. Cooped up, I ain't left my place in a few months. I'm going back back to basics like a crew cut. Feeling used up, but now I'm grew done. Grinding till I make a few bucks. Somebody do some. Ay, yeah, I've been depressed. Yeah, I've been a mess. But I guess you gotta hit your
Huncho, I don't know if that's for me or not, but strictly price action, support resistance, kind of, but just candle closes, or price action, and then the structure, higher highs, higher lows, lower highs. I find that to work the best. How's the music though, guys? Too loud? Pretty solid? I feel like it's like right, maybe a little much. Can someone in Zoom talk for me, please?
Right, bro. The music is fine.
Music solid. Thank you, Huncho. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we'll check out gold. Why do I choose Asian session to trade? I don't know. Nobody else does it, first of all. Time frame works out good for me to be able to stream consistently every day. So, if people rely on me streaming, I can be pretty reliable for the most part. Couple other reasons. So nobody else does it. And there's a lot of people who can only trade the Asian session. Maybe due to their job or their lifestyle, whatever they got going on. So, I feel like it's good to have someone here trying to provide some guidance. And then Asian, it teaches good discipline, really good trade management, teaches you to understand volume and ranges really well, and it just makes you better for the other sessions. Plus, I'm home and I enjoy it, so that's probably the main reason, and then everything else is just second. But I enjoy coming here every day and meeting people, hanging out. I mean, whether we trade or not, I'm probably home not doing anything, regardless if I'm not streaming. So it's a good way to connect with the community and meet people, hopefully help people, and yeah, that's why.
Sipping wine that's quadruple my age, with a girl that's got me feeling this unusual way. Giving up private shows leads to where the private show I would go. Risk it all earlier if I knew just how those eyes would roll. See you either getting dirty or dusty, and I'm trying to be a man that you see worthy of trust and know that you're moving. And we ain't got the time to invest in something real, but for some reason I try nonetheless. Guess that's my intuition, mixing with the liquor and some wishful thinking. You smiling at me as the crystal clinking.
Thank you for the sub, Dal. Appreciate it, man. Damn. Thank you for the sub, Nick. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are going to take me out of Stream Boss right away today.
Yo. What up, bro? What up?
I have a question. Do you think DJ is going to continue going down? I think he's going to do the retracement of all the movements that he did today.
I can quickly go over some sort of analysis on GJ if you want me to. Yo, badass.
Thank you for the subs, guys. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Godspeed. Godspeed. Appreciate it, guys. Well, Gurjat's gonna kind of break down gold. I'm just finishing my bagel real quick. I have not had a chance to eat.
Is it broke?
To eat in a few hours. So I need to just get some food in me quick. So Gurjat's gonna run through gold GJ for you guys real quick.
Are you still gonna be here to like change time frames or no? Okay, can you go on daily? I'm gonna just do technicals, not fundamentals. I have to still update my fundamental knowledge for the past 2 days. I've been slacking. Yeah, so technical. It's coming up to a daily resistance right now. Right at 137, 7200, where the line is kind of marked, coming up to a daily resistance. So that's one thing to take into factor, because we can kind of have two sort of situations, just like this, just in general speaking, I'm talking about right now. So one situation where you can kind of tap into this resistance, kind of create a wick, and then slowly start heading back down, creating like a smaller body. That's just something general to keep an eye on, because I don't think this is like a resistance that's going to be broken easily. And I can drop down to 4-hour time frame. So 4 hours, same thing, same sort of resistance. It's coming up into here, already kind of tapped it. If you see those wicks, when I look at zones like this, it doesn't necessarily have to tap it perfectly. I look at this whole zone in a way, which kind of encompasses these wicks. So tap the resistance wick, a resistance zone there. So I would say, based off that and the way that the past 4 hours are closing, you can depending on what happens in the Asian Open, but I would say it's kind of setting up more for sells now. If it breaks, it's already broken the low, but it breaks low and continue heading. It's gonna continue heading down. We have clean traffic here. At least continue heading down to this. Oh, look, you already have it marked up perfectly. What kind of line was that? Sorry, my lines are kind of off. Continue heading down to this older resistance where it's tapped multiple times. So see I'll say majorly tapped it here once, twice, third time, fourth also. So I could say that it kind of came up, broke this resistance. I came to another daily /4 resistance. It looks like it tapped it, closed bearish shadow, so it could come down and kind of retest this old resistance and create a now support. And can you drop down to hourly? So ideally, just based off that, I'm more looking for sells if I am taking trade on GJ. So already at hourly, also the lower time frames, looks like it's setting up more for sells. So came up. Oh, where's my arrow gone? Sorry. Came up, created resistance, came down, and they created some sort of support, like nothing major, but more importantly, it created a minor resistance here and continue heading down. Obviously, right now it kind of just looks like it's consolidating back and forth, but this minor resistance I just created on the created on the hourly here. It's I would say a good indication that I want to continue heading down, because on all time frames, hourly, 4 hour, daily, it looks like you want to head down as they're clearing traffic to the left here. And that's my view on it.
Perfect.
I'll be right back.
What up, Sharif? How's it going, man? What up, DMG? Hello. Damn, my health's almost gone. You guys are someone's about to be stream boss 5 minutes in. Look at that. I knew that stream boss would be a fun little thing we could do. And cards to play if you're in here, bro. My Instagram is broken right now, so if you're in here, we'll have to connect on Telegram, and I'll get you that link. What's up, Clay? Yeah, Hunter, we'll draw some structure again. Gerzak kind of did it already, but I'll do it again in a few minutes. I got like 1 or 2 more bites on my bagel, and then get that started. But yeah, I don't really. Typically, I just visually look for structure. So like AJ right now, I really like the 15-minute. So right now it just looks like this. Yeah, Clay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get you the Zoom link because Instagram's broken and I cannot see or send any DMs right now. So yeah, Leon, they're the preferred pairs. So I don't look at the only ones I really look at are GJ, AJ for Asian session now, and gold. Sometimes EJ, but usually GJ is moving good enough. The rest of them are just up here for so I can click through them on stream.
Delete the app and install it again. Maybe that's the problem. Delete Instagram if you are using it on your phone and install it again.
Yeah, IG's in right now.
One thing I was gonna say to mention on GJ, I was gonna say the best case scenario almost would be like if this hourly on GJ closes bearish, because the previous one's a bullish one right now. If it closes bearish below kind of like the support there, hopefully Asian OP can continue heading down. Yeah, so the hourly kind of close have like a strong close ideally, and then next hourly with the Asian Open will get the volume.
And this candle could do the push.
Yeah, but I don't trust Asian like that. I'll be back in a quick second.
True. Yeah, once Gerzak comes back, I'll have him send that. So structure on AJ looked like it was coming down. Now I think we might be coming up if we make a support. So it looks like this, but see, we had a support down or a resistance created here, and then let me change the color. And then this guy broke above our resistance we created. So now it looks like we're going to be doing something like this, returning here, and then going like that kind of thing. This all might not happen, but the idea is if we close bullish, we should be making support, and we should ideally push up to this previous 30-minute support, which ideally would probably turn resistance. And then if we come back and we make another higher low, we should possibly push up through it as well. Selling AJ, I don't remember saying selling anything, but yeah, don't know where that came from. I'm thinking we can close bullish, some buys, and have your stops under support would make some sense, but it's gonna depend where this bullish candle closes and how it closes. So still just a waiting game. Higher low on the daily, yeah. Daily, yeah. Daily's bullish too, so we got daily support, which if we look, we have tapped and bounced off of. So ideally we should push up to maybe a 4-hour resistance or maybe this previous level here. We look on the 30-minute, kind of had a support, we broke out. Or maybe we'll retest it and then maybe come back to the low. Or just make higher highs and higher lows to go up. We'll see. See what happens.
AJ kind of looks like a nice setup on the 50-minute if this closes like this. Like how many pips is the size of the candle? If you don't mind me asking. Sorry. The setup is there, but not the yeah.
I know we both really need improvement. We were so close back when we were 2 kids. Still got love, that's what the truth is. So I'ma pop up at the family reunion. There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy, always on the go. The lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home.
Yep, we'll see what happens. Still got 6 more minutes on this close. A good bullish close like this, I think that would be solid to start moving up. Only question is, are we going to have volume to... is how much volume are we going to have? We're going to have enough to actually move somewhere for a quality trade? That's what you got to figure out. If that risk is worth the potential reward kind of thing.
I was gonna say, I want to mention, I kind of reduced my trading pairs myself. Like for Asian, I removed all the NZD pairs and just went. Okay. I'm gonna send him a picture.
Always wanted this kind of outro. Wishing I could go back and tell everything I now know to a younger me. Looking up at 23, filled up with anxiety to overcome what's underneath and let him know he onto something, but he got some problems coming. You'll feel like you need a lot, but you'll act like you're wanting nothing. It's like you're paralyzed, can't move cause you're terrified. Mind inside a paradigm where you don't even dare to try. So you just lay at night, wide awake with grandeurs of a way of life where everything is perfect till you open those ungrateful eyes. It's kinda like your place to hide. So instead, you'll do everything they say to do. You'll get a corporate job and make 100K out of school. The music still be working at it with your far from perfect habits. I wish that I could tell you that everything will be fine, but I'm not really sure I'm qualified to, because I thought I'd know what to say by now. And honestly, I thought I'd be in LA by now. Instead, I'm wasting all my time like I've got nothing to prove. Sit alone and ruin my day just for something to do. And it's been the same for years without an evolution. Claim to be the next to do it without ever executing. I got a mixture of excuses and a list of resolutions, and feel guilty doing anything unless I've been productive. But time doesn't wait, so I'm just missing moments. I'm getting older without getting any closer. Every week I
Your mic is very, very low. Like, sounds like you're whispering.
So now I'm out of sorts and feeling out of pocket. I'm drifting out of port. I'm set on autopilot, and just to pay the price so I can pay the rent and either pay attention or feel this pain again. And honestly, I'm terrified that I'ma die and be forgotten quickly. If I go out, I don't know if there's a lot who'd miss me. Hopefully I'll really have a soulmate, so at least I'll have a body beside mine to be rotting with me. My mind has been making all these obstacles. Some days I wake up and I feel like I'm unstoppable, and then the next day it feel like it's all impossible. The world is at my fingers, but there's nowhere else I wanna go. And last night I finally hit my limit. Liquor in my system, but never had clearer vision. Punching walls and throwing keys, glass shards and broken screens. I couldn't keep blaming life for problems, cause I know it's me. The root of all these issues is the lack of all my actions. Tired of feeling like I'm not committed to my passions. And as the tears flow, I had a moment of clarity, feeling like I'm finally hearing all the things I would say to me, like, I'm begging you to cut the X, then he
the annex. It isn't any kind of magic, ain't no rabbit and hat trick. It's just maximum actions at bats with natural talent. And it's gonna actually happen once you can axe the distractions. But right now nobody's nearing ya, and doing nothing is your mode and your median. You wanna flounder, you should go to aquariums. The block is mine like I'm owning Ethereum. I know you can hear me, but it's slow and I'm fearing you gon' end up like another fucking old bit of sneering man. Just walk around with absolutely no need for air and lungs. An Old Testament, back to times when Noah would pair him up. So please just for a minute put a hold on the snare and drums. Give me a moment to share the love, and if you're over it, fair enough. Just let me know now. Do you really want the gold or are you here for fun? Cause if it's the latter, I'll happily end the banter. You can get on that plane and live happily ever after. But I saw the way you got up this morning. You haven't smiled since you stopped your recording. And I won't raise my voice now because I'm tired of yelling. Nobody's buying your charade, so why you trying to sell it? Said it's affecting those who love you and believe in you. The ones who wanna see you do the shit that you've been meaning to. So treat this like you want it or get treated for this problem. You can't go through life halfing with these clouds around your conscience. You know you need to live each day deliberate, cause regret is unforgiving. You got choices, now show me which one is it. And I'm not worried about the numbers or the press of the streams. Just prove to me that you can focus on your dreams. Or else just give it up and move on. Pack your bags and put your suit on.
Hello, I'm back. I'm good. Awesome, Chris. I got you. Beautiful. My Instagram works now. I just uninstalled, reinstalled. Thank you.
I just wanna love me as much as you love me, as much as you love me. I know the sun gon' shine in the morning.
You're welcome.
I just wanna love
likes? I don't know. I don't know why they don't. But subscriptions, super stickers, and donations do. There's no size of donation. You could literally donate 50 cents and it'll do something. Or $1, whatever. It will do something. And then same thing once you are stream boss as well. That will increase your help. The donation or the super sticker. This thing's closing real solid.
Yeah, the setup's there, but I haven't been watching AG enough to know.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it today and tomorrow. What happens?
Exactly. It's gonna
Just like we talked about this morning, I got my pen and paper to note down how AJ moves at what time. You see buys on UJ. All right, Marsh, let's send us a chart. We can check that out for you. Looks like volume's coming in, man. I think this thing's gonna pump. I think we're gonna push back up to 74, 555 area.
I'm gonna see how this 15 minute closes. I might.
Oh, she's gonna be gone. She's gonna fly. Look at the hourly.
I said
hourly. This bitch is gone.
I said I might take a trade. I just did not see the top wick there.
Okay. It might not be gone. Who knows?
No, I think it closed with our top wick. Then I was like, oh, never mind.
No, it's got a wick. Okay, hold on. Let's just we get in there, bro. See, we got a top wick. Look at that. Oh, look at that pop. Look at that. I told you.
Oh.
I told you. It moved. Was that 4/10? It moved 0.4, bro. I told you we were flying. Look at that. We are pumping with volume.
My 15 minute has no top wick. What is this?
This thing's gonna go. It's got clean traffic. We're above everything. Created a strong support. I think this goes or we range. Those are the only two options. Push and dump it open? Possibly yes. It's going to depend how we react at these two levels, but I would say this is our first target. This would be our second target.
Yeah, I'm going to just set this one out.
Bye, GJ. Said bye, GJ.
But what is this, Iron Man? Is this amateur hour? Come,
Yes.
come on,
Yes.
I want to,
Yes.
I
this is-
want,
Yes. It's amateur hour. Buy GJ right now.
I want some explanation behind this.
Go look at your hourly chart.
No, okay, you gotta explain details.
Yeah, I'll explain. If he pulls it up, I'll explain it to you right now. Calm down, psycho.
Alright, let's see this. Man's perspective on GJ.
High or low, right there on the hourly. Right.
High or
Stop loss below there.
Okay. And then you get confirmation to get it was like the bullish close.
These higher lows right here. These higher lows on
Oh,
these
just
wicks, the tails, yeah. And then first target obviously here, and then next target would be higher. But you're in an uptrend. If you look at it, every time it makes a higher low. So I think this is the base of the next move to the upside that we are making right now. So I'm buying it, and my stop loss will be below this area right here, and it will be and we have this area right here too, which is interesting too. So my stop loss will probably be somewhere below those two areas, not very far, but I'm doing it right now.
I.
And will you go to the 4 hour just real quick, Paul? Look at the 4 hour real quick. Okay, so this is the area here. If we break this area, then we come up to 138, 139. I maybe go to the daily. And the AJ will be the same, right? If the GJ goes up, the AJ should go up too.
Daily's coming to a daily resistance right there.
Yep, right up here.
Yep, so I would target this area up here.
The
At
daily
137.82.
makes
So I'm buying.
sense. Because then you can also say like once it gets to areas that area might reject, right?
Mm-hmm. But I think you'll at least get to 137.70 again.
I think that's a good first target. You get a little daily wick fill.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
I'm in it right now. I'm entering it right this second.
Nice. You're on your office?
Yes.
Nice.
I'm gonna let this hourly close and see what.
I'm gonna
brings
watch
up.
AJ. I want to be studying AJ right now.
It came back, man. What is this? You lied to us.
It's still got 10 minutes, bro. I think this support should be respected. Check VWAP weekly close setting. No, I can see everything I need to see with this. But thank you. So we still got, what's that, 41 minutes till Tokyo Open, and then we should see some better volume. If we look back on AJ, this is right when we come to the chart, right here, this candle, 17:30. It's when the stream starts, and then we start here. This is when I turn the screen on. And we got some solid volume. Got high created, fell back at support, created support, pushed up again, created a high, created support, created a high, support, pushed to the high, and then started to range our way down. So plenty of opportunity. If you bought support here, you won. If you bought support here or the break of the high here, you won. If you bought support here, you won. If you bought support here, you won. If you bought support here, you won. So it looks like we respect it pretty well. We just need to make sure we pick the correct direction. And it looks like we're doing this. So that's kind of what I'm expecting. If we break this support, all of this is invalid. And then we're probably looking for lower lows, lower highs. What up, King? How's it going, man? Be sure to like and subscribe, guys, if you're new. Much appreciated. Still just nothing on AJ. I think we got some people in some gold, not gold, GJ buys already. Stops are under here with the idea that we're going to push up. And our first target up here. Called out by our elderly, intelligent trader Clay.
It's probably just me in it though, so it's probably just me.
I'm sure there's some people jumped in it. The gold strategy is fire. Thank you, Carbon. You can thank Clay for that. He introduced it to Gurjat, and he actually introduced it to the stream a very long time ago. And
no one paid attention to
it just didn't fit what I was interested in, you know? I wasn't interested in gold, so I really...
You're all good.
To put it politely, I didn't care because I wasn't interested in gold, you know? But Gurjat...
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Gurjat took initiative and started giving gold the business, using it, and then he came to me and he was like, bro, you need to try this. This is some next level shit. I was like, okay, I'll try it. And then I tried it and it was pretty solid. I like it. So, and I've been getting lots and lots of messages that people are using it and doing pretty well with it. So that's really good to see.
Yeah, people love the almost like the simplicity of it. It's like just wait for the sort of confirmation and then you just take it.
Pretty much.
Literally, I think people.
That's the exact word I was going to use. Actually, that's the exact word I was going to use. Is the simplicity. That's the exact word I was going to use.
People love that, and like literally, like all the time.
Because I'm a simple-minded person. I'm not very smart, so I need simple.
No. Someone who simple is not always what's the word? It is not always dumb. Simple is not always bad. Simple sometimes is better. Like trading, I have no indicators. I like a simple chart and just like have it blank. I think trading wise, the simpler it is, the better it is.
Yeah, I agree. But people always say it can't be that simple, and it really can.
I literally didn't think it could be that simple myself. And when like first came to, I was like, okay, like, there's no way. Like I know you do it all the time, but like there has to be something more. There's no way. And then I went and back tested it, and then literally I was like, what the hell? It's not possible. What the hell? And then it kept working, and then I put it into a live market and then kept tweaking it until I got to a point where I tweaked it to my preference, and now it's just like I do it. I do it all the time. Sometimes like it depends on what I focus on that day. Like sometimes I focus on gold only. Sometimes I focus on GJ or USD, CHF, whatever period that day I focus on. But whenever I do focus on gold, I take it. It ends up working out.
Hey, you want to go to gold for a second, Paul?
Yeah, I haven't checked gold out yet. Oh, here's my morning trade. Look at this. Now this was, I entered right here. Stop was here, and I had a really crazy TP. I was going for 200 pips. Didn't happen. But this was for like first TP was here, and then my runner got to here, and I closed it out right here. But
can you go to the 1 hour? You know, the 1 hour for me is the go-to.
Right there would have worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm just saying right now. This one right here on sells. This one right here would have worked.
But also right here too. What is this?
And this one right here. That's what I was going to say. That's the buy. Well, and that one's that one maybe it did work because you got enough to break even at least. This one definitely worked on the buy side right there, right? That blue candle up.
Yeah, see,
but
I don't like those
sells right now are working pretty well as well.
I think the strategy is more about managing, is like when you get in trade, knowing when to secure profits or secure some, knowing when to kind of bring your stop loss up to break even or into profits.
Because you could have got a big, someone might have taken a buy on this one too.
Say that again?
Yeah, you should always secure profits at $3 or 30 points to 50 points. Always, no exceptions. $3 to $5 stops to break even. Always.
It's all about managing.
Because that would have worked, right? You would have been at 1924 and you'd almost be at stops to break even right now if you would have taken that at the opening of this candle just 26 minutes ago.
Yeah, if you went right there, 11. Yeah, that's a little over 1-to-1.
Yeah, and it's not, and again, like we said last night, we've said many times, it's not going to win every time, but it's going to be right 85% of the time over the long haul.
Yeah. What up, Trading 6? today's treating me good. Ended the overall day in a small loss, but my session was a win. It just Asian session yesterday really kicked me in the dick a little bit, but still looking good for the week, so not too worried. Overall, outside of trading, it's a great day. Trading, it's a good day. I'm here, I'm alive, I'm breathing, so it's gotta be a good day. But welcome. I would just be careful coming into this wick now. Opposite effect. Okay, good to know, Roger. First time you make sell analysis on gold, gave you profit. Nice job. Very nice. Video is a hit, I guess.
Well, and remember, we're still looking for buys because it's an extreme uptrend on all higher time frames. So if it closes down into that support level that Paul was just talking about and gives the signal to the buy side, I'll be buying it. Yeah. Down at the 1920 and 1817 area, and we get the pattern, I'll be buying it because we're looking for buys. But obviously, it didn't get enough. It went up way up today, and now it's just another retrace in a higher time frame uptrend. So we're just looking for a support level to buy again. But you can sell it, but I would just be careful and place your stops at break even as close as soon as you can.
Yeah, it either runs or it doesn't.
Yeah.
Because if it hits you out of BE, it's probably going to start going the other way.
Buy is still the play. Buys are
100%. I wonder how this works on the 2 hour.
85%. I would imagine. I mean, I've never done it on 2 hour, but the 4 hour actually is the one I like the most. To be honest, it's just it only happens every 4 hours.
Yeah, I was thinking about this one this morning, but I just never took it. And I was gonna take sells. Where was it? Right here. I was gonna sell here on this close, but I was in EJ, so I didn't take it. I would have secured profits and went break even, and then it would have stopped me out. But got the buys on the way up, so no big deal.
Yeah.
How many trades do I average a week? I'm gonna say 5 to 10. I allow myself 2 a day, so 5 to 10. But I'm doing 2 sessions too, so. AJ, what's AJ doing? Okay, 30 minute looks like that. 15. Interesting. Little rangy, eh? We didn't go up, so it looks like we might range. Or if we fall back to support again. Excuse me. If we fall down to support again and we respect support, I think we're still good to keep going up. And if this 30 minute closes like this, we could just get a wick down and then wick fill our way up. But this does look a little rangy, to be fair. Again, that Tokyo Open is going to tell us we're going to have volume we're going to have twice the volume because we'll have Tokyo and Sydney. So that'll be, it'll have better volume to move better. So less chance of ranging. And then might have a better idea on where we're going because this just looks a little confused. I think the support should still hold. We made a high. We're at support. We should push up. We got clean traffic. But like I said, if it doesn't go, we're probably going to just kind of dip into a range. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub, Mohammed. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. This 1 hour closes above here too. Tokyo Open, that'll also be pretty good as well. And then we might still have a wick fill.
Exact reason I did not take the trade.
Yeah, it's just gonna. Tokyo Open's always good to wait for. It just. There's enough volume so you don't have to sit in the trade as long and just kind of like, oh my god. You can just kind of get in, and the volume should either take you to your target or take you to your stop loss. So GJ trying to go up. Again, same thing, Tokyo Open. We're going to see the move start to happen once Tokyo Open comes. Then wait for a retracement, whether if it comes down, wait for a retracement for sell. Vice versa for buy. That's ideally what we should be doing. Let highs get created, let lows get created. Then enter at lower highs or higher lows. I want to see how this 30-minute closes. That'll be really, really interesting. USD, SGD going up. Cool. Hopefully if you're in that, it works out for you. If you want to send a chart, we can check that out. Nobody sent a chart yet. Can't believe nobody has sent a chart. Been doing all this planning. And we're pretty solid on news. We got AUD 730 and then we're set. That's it.
Just go ahead. I don't know actually. Like honestly, all the pairs to me, the ones I'm looking at, GJ, AJ, and Gold, kind of look like they can set up nice for Asian Open or after Asian. Like, cause like for AJ and GJ, I see ideas both way. It's not like it's just ranging and like it's gonna come into another consolidation or something. So GG and AG, I see ideas both ways. So I'm gonna just keep an eye open. And then gold. Let me see what gold is actually. Gold. Oh no, sorry. There you go. Gold. I am gonna just wait until the strategy gives me an opportunity to enter, because I missed the ones before, so I won't be entering any right now. Hopefully it comes in, taps the support and continues up on gold. That's my idea.
Yeah, I think that would be solid. I'll execute on we'll see. Something's got to set up really nice. I'm not gonna let Asian session mess me up like it did yesterday, so might just be planning for me for today and tomorrow, but we're still gonna set up some solid ideas, and if Asian doesn't give any solid ideas, then we'll have a plan for London session based on the higher time frames, which we do at the end of the stream. So if you come during the start of the stream and the kind of the middle at Tokyo Open, we're going to be doing more kind of what's going on right now. Is there any opportunities worth taking? And then towards the end of the stream, after that 4-hour close, the last 15 to 30 minutes of the stream, we cover kind of setups for London, and ideally running into New York, but sometimes they just do whatever the hell they want, and the plan is just completely off base. So entry, I like 15, but again, it needs to set up proper. This is just ranging right now. I don't like this at all. W and M formation. Yeah, I've heard that's really good for people. We respect this low. I think we're going to be pushing that wick fill and going up still.
That's the neat thing about waiting for like for me, I just want to wait for the close to see what this 30-minute does. Because if you wait for the close, you're not stressed about if is it going to go up and respect the support or something. Just like wait, let it play on, and see.
Yep.
Oh, what happens?
Well, technically, the market is open and tradable right now, but the volume for Tokyo comes in 23 minutes. Just go to babypips.com or just Google Forex trading session opens, and that should give you everything you need to know. Might give you more than you need to know. Yeah, I mean, if that's your plan, David, hopefully that works for you. Everyone's got to manage their trade accordingly. If you don't like it and you're just kind of sitting barely in profit, maybe you can go break even. If it hits you at At break even, you get taken out and always re-enter, and you don't have to make back a loss. Or you can close out with small profits and look to re-enter. Or if it doesn't do anything good, you can just be done. Take the few dollars or whatever it was and pips and just call it. But we haven't had Tokyo open yet, so we really don't know where the volume is going to take us. Right now, it looks like it should push us bullish, but we need this support to be respected first. What up, Jason? How's it going, man? Hello, hello. I'm gonna step away real quick. She's making food again, and it smells really, really good.
Yeah, sure, I can hold it down.
Wait, you get paid for this, Gurchat? Dang it. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to go there.
Alright guys, you guys got any questions? Let me know if you guys have any questions in the chat section. Let's see, I
just lost on a US 30 trade 200 points.
What? You lose?
Yeah, every now and again I lose.
I didn't think that was possible.
It's possible.
Very
possible.
But I think it's also sometimes you need the loss to like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's good for you, man. Puts hair on your chest.
Yeah, but then you go on a win streak again.
Yeah. Every now and again you lose, for sure. Questions, anybody?
Yeah, ask your questions now. While we are just waiting.
You're in Canada, right? Toronto?
Yes.
I'm coming to Toronto in February or March.
I'm not necessarily in Toronto, but I'm like close enough where I can drive in anytime.
Okay. I'm coming there in February, March.
Let me know, bro. I'll 100% take the time off work and drive down. Me and you can grab a bite, chill out, relax. I was gonna say, what are you coming for? Just for the fun of it?
Oh, I'm gonna do a 3-day conference up there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me know for sure. I'll take some time off for work and join you for the day.
Yeah.
We got some questions.
We were doing that in Miami. We would sit there and we'd trade the New York session together. It was really fun. So.
Yeah, I think trading together is always more fun than trading alone. Did you guys take any gold trades yet? I am not in any gold trade. I believe, Clay, I'm gonna assume this is in buys from long time ago.
Yeah, I've been in them for like 3 or 4 weeks.
There you go. Other than that, none of us are in any gold trades. One of these days, I'm gonna reveal that gold buy from $14.95. One of these days, I'm gonna show it. You can't. It's a secret. It's when you're doing your final farewell, then you gotta drop it on them.
That would be pretty sweet.
All right, so I wrote down on my piece of paper. That volume gets weird 30 minutes before open because where is this surge coming from? Oh, we had 7:30 news. Not 7:30. Never mind. I'm losing my mind.
Nope. CC, I'm not in Mississauga.
Brand new to trading.
I do not think you'll guess where I'm from.
Are we using a software to tell me when to buy? Nope. I learned and was taught how to read what this is telling me and where my best probable trade will be. And yeah. Can I check your chart?
Crazy.
Yeah, we'll pull up your chart, man. Yeah, no, that thing came out of nowhere.
That's crazy. Look at that. That is crazy. Good thing I didn't take any trade.
I mean, you would have definitely been stopped out. See, so we know it looks like volume wants to push us down. So, I'll get your chart in a sec, brother. Hold on. And then how do you handle emotions? Experience, honestly. Gurjat, Clay, how do you guys handle? What do you think handles emotions? Experience?
Yeah, I think everything. Just literally treating it. I think Clay is gonna agree with me here. Treating it like a numbers game. Like you take a loss, you take a loss, you take a win, you take a win. It's all about probability and your percentage rate.
Yeah, and it's about trading a lot size that you're comfortable with, no matter that your emotions are going to be the same whether you win or lose. That's what I'm really big on. That's what I'm really big on these days. Find a lot size that makes it so no matter what you do, if you win or lose, your emotions are the same.
I completely agree with you there. I think the lot size has a major factor in it. Because like if you're like how you're saying, if you trade a lot size that you're comfortable with, you're really not gonna care if you lose, because you know at the end of the day, like you're winning your strategy, you're winning strategy, and you're gonna just get it back.
Yep.
Like I'm literally now risking 0.5% the last 2 days, and I'm still making like 2 to 3% on my trades, and like it's like why was I even risking like 1% when they would make me slightly emotional?
So for me, and for me, and I obviously don't do this. I go to sleep at night with my gold trades, and I don't have my stop losses in because I'm trading so lightly. I know, but I'm not saying don't do that for everybody. But for me, I'm comfortable with that, right? And that didn't just happen overnight for me. It's taken me a long time to be comfortable, but I found a lot size that I can buy gold, and if I'm not, I go to sleep at night and I don't worry about it, because even if it goes against me, that's great, right?
No,
because I'll buy more.
Yeah,
I'm comfortable doing that. So you have to find what makes you comfortable.
Yeah, you trade very, very differently, but it's like your style, and you perfected it over like 20 years.
Since the Stone Age, according to Paul, right?
Are you trading crypto? I do not, and I don't think I will ever. I don't know about the rest of the guys.
Nope, not here. All right, so nobody in Zoom answer yet. So I drew something on the chart. We got option A, option B. So in the beginning, this is maybe looking more like option A, but now after this, what are we doing? Are we looking still more like option A, or are we looking like option B? So let's see some A's or B's in the chat.
Option Z. Look at Henry's on my style.
What do we think, guys? A or B? It may seem elementary, but the repetition of this, when you drill this into your brain, I promise you will never ever buy high, and you will never sell low. Promise. We got people in the group. I get messages like that all day. Just like 2 weeks, every one-on-one session we do, arrows, arrows, arrows. Every chart they send, arrows, arrows. Every live stream, arrows. And then eventually, a week or two later, none of their trades are buying high or selling low. And it's just like, good to know. All right, we got lots of B's. All right, I think you guys get it. I think a lot of people understand and can clearly see that this is looking like now we were in A. After this, not respecting this, so this should have respected here, right here, and we should have done this, but we did this. So now it's gonna look more like that. But again, if we come up and we do this, then we go back to A and we just wait. So if this happens and we don't respect this, we wait for A and we wait for this. If we make our lower high here or somewhere lower than this, then we stick with option B and we sell resistance. B as in Bob. Here you go, Carlo. Very nice. Yeah, so it might seem elementary, but some people visualizing that is not as easy to some as it is to others. So drawing arrows is very, very helpful. And again, if you tend to notice when you're reviewing your trades, like, oh damn, I bought high again, or oh man, I sold at the bottom. Draw your arrows before you take the trade. So we just drew this arrow down here. Is this candle a sell? No, not yet. We need to wait for that arrow to come up and then come down, and then once that happens, we can take a trade. but it's if that happens. If this pulls up, creates a resistance, we can take a trade. Then you know what you're waiting for. And if it doesn't appear pretty similar to your arrows, no trade.
Yeah, is that better now?
You sound pretty beautiful.
Damn. Yeah, it took cells on that AJ. Dude, I don't know what's going on with the mic. And the audio keeps cutting out. Dude, I'm getting such a bad lag. I'll see the mics light up, and then like 2 seconds later, someone talks.
Jeez, bro. I was gonna say age is still dropping. It's crazy.
Where'd the wick go? It had a top wick when it closed. I swear, my charts change on me, man. Alright, 6, we'll pull up your chart.
I heard this dude named Schrodinger put cats inside a box. Someone please call PETA. That's quite unorthodox. Is the Heisenberg uncertainty principle all in effect? Zombie cats, both alive and dead. Well, what did you expect? When deciphering the binary, the waveform goes away. If you measure the probability of specific quantum states, you can't know a priori how an atom.
I think that's solid. That's going to be an issue. But then you got some issues up here too, so just be careful. I think for that one, trading 6. Let it push up past this area and then come back. Whether it comes back to your zone or anywhere really, as long as it makes another support, then you can take it back up to that clean fresh high with some nice candles versus trying to trade into this garbage. Yeah, TJ, that had a top wick, I swear. If we rewind the stream, that candle had a top wick, 100%. Because remember Gerza, I zoomed in and we had a little top wick.
I didn't, I'm telling you.
It did. Look back on the stream. That bitch had a wick and now it's gone. Wow. That's disrespectful. I do have more food. I apologize, guys. I normally don't eat twice on stream, but the lady made some really good food, so I'm gonna try and down it in 10 minutes before Tokyo Open, before we get too wild. Yeah, lots of noise to the left, so let it push through that noise, clear it out, give you some nice candles to trade against, and then pull back and then get in. Yeah, it was a little wick. I mean, it's gone now. It was a little baby wick, I swear. It was like this. I'm gonna rewind the stream and go find that, because if this candle would have looked like this, there would have never been a buy on this close, and I would have been more apt to sell here. But that candle changed. That's unbelievable. I've never seen a cat like that. Schrodinger, I'm sorry, but you might get slapped. Yeah, you won't get slapped at the very same time. Why can't you make up your mind? Micro to macro, classical to quantum, superposition. When you're from that country, it's very difficult to understand letters, so I understand. All right, Henry, we'll coach your ABCs as well. I think you've had too much tea and crumpets, messing with your alphabet skill. Here we go. On a distant planet populated by another race lives a 6-pod cat who might slap you in the face. He's Resort Field and he wants his enchiladas. Vitriolic rage, well, you know he's got
or second breakfast, as they say in Lord of the Rings. Did you have your second breakfast this morning?
Spitting racial epithets, spilling coffee on the table. A dark and sick reality since Rick hooked up the cable. It's Garfield minus Garfield plus a little Scorsese. While Morty's in his room with the robot making babies. On the matriarchal planet, all the women call the shots. And Lorenzo music's still alive, involved in every plot. Playing Venkman in the cartoon like Bill Murray in the movie. Rick Sanchez making conversation and it's mad confusing. He's Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field. He's Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp. John, this is not a joke. Gazorpazorp field, you've been a very bad cat. Putting normal in the oven, throwing Odie in the vat. A boiling stew, I thought you knew the power of the flame. Why did you have to immolate your friends? You're so insane. Well, Summer's been a bomber, shooting steroids, fighting demons. And Scroopy Nooper still protecting Pluto.
Because I changed the time frame. No, 30 minute. Nope, 30 minute had a top wick. I knew that. So this 15 had a top wick. I promise. Rewind the stream. I promise you. Let's check out gold. Oh, looks like it's maybe trying to build some rejection down in this wick here. Really starting to struggle. 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I took a entry on goal on the 5 minute.
On the buys?
Yeah, buys. Got in on the not the first one, but the second one. See the second. Yeah, got in there.
Did you?
Stops just slightly below the wicks. And let's see what happens.
Good luck, brother.
Yep.
Show me luck, you got this shit. Music's better than the NY stream. Yeah. They get better volume, we get better music, you know? Can't beat us in everything. And you know what else? They don't beat us in this. So of course we have better music here. And we got gifts. You can't beat gifts. But no, I didn't even know they had music in the other streams, to be honest with you though. Last 5 minutes before open. This is gonna be eek. Hopefully that
there are other streams.
GJ. Now when I move, you guys need to make sure I don't get this internet provider again, because oh my god, freaking dog, like unbelievable.
That's a sucky part. Like you can't even go to a different internet provider.
Well, I could, but nobody has the
Secure
speed.
profit. Secure profit.
I didn't even look at it. I looked away.
Nobody has the speeds. Let's watch Gerzat's trade. Are these signals? No. If you want to take the trades that are set, I mean, do your thing, but is not recommended. How long have we been doing these Asian sessions? Oh man, it's been since last January we've been doing it. I took a little break for about a month last month, and now we are back on the grind with no breaks in sight. So. Yeah, the confirmation was the wick longer than the body. Yep.
Dude, imagine that hourly flips.
Yeah, that would be. Oh my god. That would be insane. It's all demo? Yep. All demo. We don't make any money. You're right. Thanks for joining, though. Be sure to like or dislike. Next dumb comment will no longer be allowed to chat, so be careful.
Is the mic better, or
It sounds
still
good now. It sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
So can I just say this? I honestly, and I know Paul feels the same way. I'm getting sick and tired of this, of people coming in here. So if it's either you start showing us your live account, put up and shut up, or get the hell out of here. I'm sick and tired of it. If you're going to come in here and take and make fun of guys that are doing this every day and doing this for free for you, and you're not willing to show your own live account, then get the hell out of here. I'm so sick of it. So we show our live results. I show my live results. If you want to be a little baby, get the hell out of here and go to other streams, because I'm getting tired of it.
I could say my feathers are being
they're in
ruffled.
here giving you the chance to kind of see what we're doing, and if you want to be a little baby, go to someone else's stream.
Yep.
And that's directed at you, C-Sane. So
yep. You won't last long in here.
Go pound sand if you don't like it.
I think if you show up every day, you know. Next comment, you're gonna see C-Sane has been timed out by a moderator or myself. Any trades yet? Nope, no trades yet, man. We're still just waiting. Gonna wait for.
Just asking if you think this is demo, then show your live stuff, man. Why don't you go stream somewhere? Just say to them, if you're so good and you think this is all demo, put up or shut up time. It's put up or shut up time. Stop the bull crap. Because we do it every day. We show our live accounts every day. We're here helping. We're doing the best we can. Put up or shut up time. I'm sick of it. So there, you got me up. I'll stop now. But put up or shut up time, C-Stain. I'm tired of your crap.
I think Pat's nailed it. I've never seen C-Sane in here before. He must be new. But he won't last long. No worries. Yeah, if that was your live account, you wouldn't be just handing that out.
Dude, it's about to flip.
The hourly? Or?
Got 1 minute. Yeah. No, not the hourly. The.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna make that lower high. We're gonna make that lower high. That was quick. I didn't expect that. I mean, that's nice, but. Alright guys, let's move on. We don't do that here. We had fun with it for a minute. Oh, okay, Sane. Gotcha. You should know you can't say stuff like that, especially with people always popping in. Or you gotta add like an emoji, you know what I mean? You gotta add something so we can see the sarcasm. Because you can't read sarcasm and type in text, so gotta throw like an emoji in there. But let's move on. Does not matter. It's a trading stream, not a drama stream. We're gonna keep it moving. Tokyo Open. How? Oh, I'm on the 5 minute. I was like, why is there 4 minutes left in this candle? Oh yeah, we closed back in the range too, but still made a low. So I think as long as we maybe get resistance here, or we don't break above here, we're solid too. Go test that low. Or we're gonna rally up, honestly. Yeah, we hit support down here too. We still got hourly resistance. This just looks very rangy. At GJ for a buy limit at 13700. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, saying you gotta send an emoji or add like a sarcastic comment to it. You know what I mean? It's like when you call your best friend the B word in person, but you got like that stupid grin on your face. Like you can just tell. But if you just called him the B word with just like straight face, he'd be like, oh, are you trying to fight? Where's GJ? GJ. My food is getting cold at 13700. I think you meant one. I think you typed the wrong number, Tony. Unless I'm blind. 137, because 130's... Oh, I'll buy limit. I can't read apparently. 137. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea, but then, see, for me, I don't do that. So now when I look at that, I'm like, okay, so for me, I would feel comfortable doing that with a stop loss under here, under that support. But personally, I think if it does come here and then it makes a support, you can put your stops under there and then look to ride it back up. I think that would be solid. If it doesn't run up on its own. I think if we get above here, above this little range, we'll probably start moving up these highs again. But again, I think your best bet is, if we're going to go up from here, let it go up and then come back. That's going to be a much better, smoother, less stressful trade. Oh, did gold come down? Oh. Oh, hold on. No. That is still alive.
Yeah, it's still right there.
Oh, wind tunnel. Alright, no worries, Tony. Oh, that's pumping on you.
I am, let's see. Oh.
AJ looks like it's ranging right now. We should at least give it 30 minutes to either hold support, and then we can maybe start pushing up to this high here. Then maybe get to this 30-minute previous support, which would be ideally turning resistance, depending on how we move when we reach it. But if we close bullish here, making support, I think we should be pushing up this wick here. But I think give it 30 minutes. Everything looks real suspicious. You know what I mean? Our 4-hour look like. Bearish, yeah, we're kind of falling here. So we hit that daily support again. That's why we're getting that big reaction. And we also got 4-hour support down here. So we got lots of support down here. But buys are probably the play. You just got to wait for it. I mean, if you get in now and put your stops under here, I don't think that's a bad trade. I just think it might be a little early. But that's up to you. This would be as low as you're going to get right here. So...
Dude, I'm thinking about taking it.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? Because, I mean, we rejected down here. And, like, if we were coming down here, why didn't we at least close under here? Why are we... Well, we got all this support right here. So that looks like it might push up, but it broke the high and the low. So I think it just looks a little confused. That's all. Harrison, if you go to the beginning of the stream, I answered that question. I'm just not going to answer it this time because I think I answer it 4 to 5 times every live stream, and I just don't want. It takes me a couple minutes. I just don't want to go through it again. So if you go to the beginning of the live stream, I think it's the first 30 minutes somewhere. I go over it. Otherwise, tomorrow, if you come early, I'll answer that for you. Short version is I just enjoy doing it. So. Look at gold, okay. Look, GJ, oh boy, alright. You guys are bossy today. GJ might be pushing up. Yeah, still just looks like shit, though, honestly. This doesn't... So, remember, I think a long time ago we did this. You take a straight line, and you can place it through and touch every candle. Probably not a good trade. So, where I stand on that. So yeah, GJ's still ranging. If you're in it, good luck. And the chart would be good, interesting to check that out. I need a parrot.
It's gonna push up.
Parrot would be dope. I think the probability should go up, but Asian is, you know, it's its own little demon. So we got a low here on gold. I think maybe a bullish candle, start moving it back up. Or since we kind of got a low, again, does anyone in Zoom want to draw the arrows for me? See if you guys got it. Out, not you. That works. That's right. That's right. There we go. Definitely didn't want Henry, but Henry, you nailed it on the head as well. Good job. A plus for Gerja, A minus for Henry. Very nice. So we see down here, definitely no sells. If we were going to sell, we wanted to sell somewhere up here, maybe the break of this low, maybe the close of here, maybe the break of this low. Not a ton of great confirmation, but we wanted to sell high if you were taking it. So now, if we're going to buy, we want to buy low. So this would be where, once we've made support, which we have not done yet. So that's what we need to wait for. And then still, structure looks more to the downside at the moment, but we know our higher time frame is bullish. So that's kind of for you to figure out. Do you want to risk it and take a quick scalp up, knowing that the momentum and the trend of at least right now is moving to the downside? So it might just kind of run through it. But on the other hand, Asian doesn't have a ton of volume. Maybe support's respected and we do move up for a kind of decent trade. So a couple factors you kind of got to take into account with the Asian session. I want to check out AJ again because that's what I'm trying to kind of study for next week. Yeah, still just not moving super smooth yet, but I think we will be.
Serious, but when it's time to game, I go delirious. Cause in the office, I gotta keep it calm. But in rivals, you gonna catch these palms. I'll rock set a burn, so don't test me. And those who do will get rock ready. No, you're not ready. How I fire these Flintstones, you'll get rock ready. Ha, you not deadly. You beating me, please, hardly. And when you lose, you'll be like, the wrong one. Steve Harvey, get lit up again, then you blaming all the paddles. Cause I force burns MIB, moving in shadows. Who's next? Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when my fist flames in your mouth. Come on, man, here I'll bury your face with strong attacks anywhere. Aerial ace. When it comes to fighting games like ROA, better bring your A game, homie, I don't play. Grab your sticks, yeah. Grab your sticks, yeah. Grab your sticks, time for all.
Have a good night, Fo. Thank you for the sub, pre-drive. Thank you. Send a chart, John.
Yeah. It's all good. It's kind of funny. I was trying to visualize probably dipping the mic inside the ball. What mic is that? Is that what's it called, the Yeti? Damn, it's tempting. On the 5-minute. Yeah, but nah, I'm not gonna do it. Nah. This is, yeah, that whole area is just not a good place to be right now. And I already got my W for the day.
Jason, no, I have not. I like trading XAU USD. Not a bad pair. Gotta be careful with news and Mr. Trump, so. But I've never traded futures, so I cannot answer your question, unfortunately. And I'm almost done eating, guys, and I will not be eating again. As I said, usually I don't eat. I don't eat twice, so.
It looks like it's gone.
Yeah, I think that 15-minute bearish close could be good, but now it's closing super low, so
stay out.
SL's just not looking, risk to reward's not looking solid.
Wow. I'll be right back.
I think he's going to do the wick fill there on the 30-minute.
And there it goes. It's definitely going to 74, 200. I
was gonna say, yeah, I think it's gonna head down to the 200 area, what you were mentioning. Down here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should tap it. And look at gold now. That's the thing with gold. Sometimes it will do that wick lower than you want and then continue in your direction. Sorry.
Gershot, you still there?
Yeah.
So this is why I don't like doing it on the 5 minute, because for me it's too much. But most likely this will push up. But on the 5 minute, I just don't like doing it on the 5 minute. I know you like doing it, but that's why I don't like doing it on the 5 minute.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. The lower time frames aren't as a bit.
It just doesn't give it as much time to breathe, right?
Yeah, compared to like an hourly.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it anything lower than an hourly chart, to be honest.
Yeah, I do in 5 minute also just because I've seen the workout for me and it's Asian.
Right.
Just saying.
I mean, it'll still work. I like to give it a little bit more time to, you know.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
Work, I guess.
Hourly is a stronger confirmation than the 5 minute, obviously. Because it takes so many.
Yeah, and the 4 hour, I like the 4 hour. Obviously the best. I like the 4 hour best, but it just happens every 4 hours. It's a bit more boring. But if I could trade it, ideally, if I would trade the pattern on anything, it would be the 4 hour chart. I'm not sure I fully understand that question, Jonathan. If it pulls to the wick side or the body side, I'm not quite sure I understand that. What you're trying to say. Maybe give me a little bit more clarity on that possibility.
Alright, I'm here. I am fully attentive. Excuse me. 30-minute.
Oh my god, I never thought
A
I'd
W,
never
huh?
hear GMT again. But guess who popped up
W.
on Yo Gabba Gabba's Spotify station yesterday?
She's late for baby yoga, but she's looking hella fly. Breastfeeding out in public, catching everybody's eye. With her brand new Orbit stroller and her probiotic smoothie. I hope was checking prices on that tasty vegan sushi. With that Adbusters mag and her artisan toast. She's always shopping locally.
All right, everybody have a good night. I'm out of here.
Hi, man. See you later. Have a good one.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye-bye. Yeah, David, send a chart, man. Not a signal chat. This looks real messy. Gold. It's got clean traffic coming down. I mean,
I think I'm gonna take it full margin.
hey, buddy, let's not do that. Don't be crazy. Alright, so let's mark this. I think if we get a bullish hourly close right here,
This may seem like a stupid
that'd be solid to go up.
but is breast milk vegan? Can I call you back in a bit?
Check out the 4 hour.
My lactation consultant.
She looks so good when she
And
shows
target
her
up here
hand.
again.
Cares
Target
about
that
her
high.
body and the future of our planet. But life has gotten hectic now that she's become a mom. Though the charter school waiting list isn't all that
Excuse
long.
me. So this is also going to be kind of like 4 hour support as well. Kind of down near this wick again. Also, oh yeah, 4 hour close is going to be soon. Okay. So ideally, if this closes like this, the next one wicks down and comes up. Take some buys to go up. We'll see. GJ, did we do anything? No. GJ did nothing. Yeah, that looks. Oh. Yuck. Yuck. Gold, yeah. I think if anything, gold will have a good opportunity. And AJ will have a good opportunity. So we're gonna check those two so we know what to bounce back to. And you're going to want to look at least the 30-minute right now. Once we get some smoother movements, because if you look, we came down, we went up, we're coming down, we're going up again. It's not moving super nice. We need to see something like this. Real nice candles. Or like this. Some real nice moving candles. You know what I mean? If 15's moving nice, you're going to get a nice trade. Shouldn't dick around too much. So this 15's kind of dicking around a little bit. And if my internet would work, first of all, so if we look, this daily support is trying to hold. This is where we had resistance here. We made support off of it. We pushed up. Had support here. Resistance. We faked out. Came underneath. Got back above. Retested it. Went up. We had resistance. A little consolidation. This is an important area.
Do you think the gold iPhone 6 clashes with her indigo aura?
Yep, exactly, Cats. She's in the range.
These aren't kid gloves, Mr. Valiant.
100%.
Destroying rappers like Judge Doom, killed that, Marvin Act, cutting them like sword and axe, that dip running through Toontown, these Looney Tunes, companies can't stop that, havoc, that independence with suspense, like a villain, black trench, creating inventions so greater, for the haters, never need, no tactics, who frame, Roger Rabbit, throwing lyrics out like javelins, spazzing, animated individuals, rubbing their head, pitiful, saluting A1 generals, whatever matters, competition, imposition, opposition, contract for contract, I'm more that, just fall back. Characters, no scavengers, they cartoons in art rooms. Artists, I'm a star in this. Top notch, just check your watch. Live quick, I spit quick. Animation reality, destroy the town, they mad at me. Independent like wheel spinning. Water machine, time machine, melt down, they head down. In Toontown, we come around, we rush out, no doubt. I'll put this rabbit in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Let's put these tunes up in the
We got Lewis's chart. Took buys on the break of the previous 1 hour high. Yep, I think you could have had your stop. You should have put your stops under here. That would have been safer if you were going to trade this at all, which I don't think we should have. But that's okay. I think the idea was solid. We did have some good handles, but it's still just everything to the left is just not giving any clue that we're going to move good. So I think your stop should have been under here, and then you could have maybe minimized a little bit better. Yeah, that's all. There was just a bunch of resistance right here, so that's all.
All right, I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
Like I said, if you can't draw arrows on the candles and it's moving good, then I would just wait till it is moving good and then get in it.
Hey, Paul, question. Would a good confirmation to check that we're out of the small range be like it stops touching one, like the line you drew a few minutes ago, like the straight line that went through it, like the first one that leaves that line? Is that a good maybe second confirmation?
I would say if this starts breaking down, you're good. Or if it starts breaking up and gets like above here, then you're good. So then you want price to kind of do this. So either start doing this, and then you can get a trade from there or the other way, and then you get in right there. So let it make that initial push and then get in once it pulls back.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much.
Damn, the chat just died. Hopefully this next hourly we can get a bullish hourly in here, and then maybe take some buys up. We got no more news, so we should be good for news. Actually, we got one more news at 7:30. Yeah, there's another yellow folder in 3 minutes, 7:30 for AUD. Shouldn't do much, but just thought it'd be the last potential little spread spike that we see for the session.
Hey, Dad, how are you?
Hey, buddy, how you doing, mate?
Good, we're just finishing up the record. I'm in Berkeley right now.
AJ just looks messy.
Oh, that's cool. How's the record going?
It is good. I'm really happy with it. And, you know, I've been listening to a lot of E40 to get in the zone. What did you think of his new album?
Oh, E40, he's awesome. He really represents Bay Area.
Thanks, Ash. Appreciate it, man. Have a good night. Enjoy that rest.
Waiting sucks. Damn it. Shit, I'm happy I still caught that 1-1, or it was a little bit over 1. 101.2 or something.
Yeah. That was a really quick one. From up here, that was beautiful.
Yeah. It's perfect. To me, it was perfect. I was like, it's a setup that I would take, so I was like, let me just do it. It looked like a lower high.
Yeah, it still didn't really break here. And it kind of got stuck here, so.
I did go with the longs, like, I remember you talking how you saw the wick. I was like, dude, I think I see one too.
I swear, there was a freaking wick there. It changed on us.
Because you, like, zoomed in on it and everything. I was like, oh shit, there's a wick, alright.
There was a wick, yeah. Not that crazy.
AJ on the 15 right now.
This looks like poop. Looks like poop. If you guys are new though, I'm 26 subs from 9,800. So if you're new and you're not subscribed, please do. You're getting super close to 10K. I'm thinking we can hit it this week. 226 more. I think once this 4-hour candle closes, we'll see some better opportunities. But for now, it's just nothing yet. Gold buy? Yeah, not yet. I don't think there's a gold buy yet. Not for me, at least. It's coming though. I think it's coming. I think if we get a good bullish 30-minute or hourly, that'd be solid. That'd be solid. Yeah, Frank, slower moving pairs. I get it. I like the quicker ones, but all preference. Most. I think some / most. I don't know about people in the chat. I am, Iron Man is. There's a few people in Zoom that I think are. And then I know Cats is, some other people, but other than that, I'm not sure. But yeah, I think a gold buy could definitely be coming with a bullish close.
With the amount of work and money that I've made so far in the last few days with you guys, dude, it feels full time.
You've been slaying.
Yeah, dude. Learning, man.
That's what we.
Dude, as soon as I picked up on the simulation, the lower high, you know, just the overall structure, and then the support and buying, you know, you buy support, self resistance, dude, that just changed it for me. I was just like, I see clearly now.
It's so simple, and your stop's always really safe. So like, if it hits your stop, it's definitely going like the opposite way, unless it was that random like kind of smack you in the mouth wick. Trading 6 about a little over 2 years now, and it took me like 10 to 12 months roughly, somewhere in there. How's EJ, buy or sell? I don't know, man. I do not know. I think if you send a chart, you can help yourself. That's what I would suggest. Just send a chart, we'll give some feedback, and you can figure out and help yourself on if there's a trade there. 30 pips up on a gold sell. Do you get out now? It's your money, man. That's up to you. Want to get out? That's up to you. If you're up 30 pips, definitely don't let that turn into a loser. That's for sure. That would be real silly. Thanks, bro. I'm pretty. I get obsessive about stuff when I become passionate about it. So it makes sense, but everyone's journey is different. I know people who have done it in half that time, and they're better than me. I know people who have been doing it longer than me, and they still haven't got it figured out. So it's all, how bad do you want to learn? You know, who are you surrounding yourself with? Kind of stuff like that. I feel like if you surround yourself with people that you want to be like, you can turn into those people. But just make sure you only turn into the good parts. If they got bad parts, try to be better. You get frustrated, you do a few good months, and you hit drawdown. Yeah, that's part of it, man. That's just gonna come with time, discipline, and just doing it long enough, honestly. So. $45 pips, nice job. By Renzi, nice job. You ain't trading so you had night sweats. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Hey, how you doing, bro?
That looks like it. That's got some really nice traffic too. I think that looks solid. Like how you got it mapped out here too. That's pretty perfect. Yep, so if you saw the resistance here, stop above here, you won. Resistance here, you won. You get another resistance. I think you'll win that one too. You saw the resistance here, you won. This one was the first one, so maybe you didn't take that, but still would have won on any resistance you sold. That's what's cool about trading the trend. If you're trading the right direction, you buy a support, you got a really good chance of winning. Or if you sell a resistance, you got a really good chance of winning, unless you're in the wrong direction or price is ranging.
Yeah, I mean, I just came to charts. I just get home and I mean, I wasn't at home when the other resistance were created. So
nice.
Just waiting for it.
Yeah, I think that'll be a solid play. Other than the occasional trend starting in Asian, pretty boring. Yeah, Asian's a slower session, but that doesn't mean there's not anything to be gained from being here. Whether someone says something that gives you better perspective or you learn something. We talk about stuff all the time. A good amount of it's probably repeated because it is just trading is just doing the same thing over and over every single day. It's just going to present itself in a different way. So you just got to know how to understand it and read it. And honestly, just trading the trend, and it doesn't even need to be the overall trend like this right here, just this. Looks like some sells are going to make sense. And if you sold resistance here, you might have got wicked out, but if you jumped in again on the 15, you won. Sold here, you won. But obviously, like no duh, the move already happened. Of course, you can say it afterwards. And I get that 100%, right there with you. So watch the chart next time. If it's looking more of a downtrend, just watch for resistance like 2 or 3 times. You got in there, okay, what happened? All right, you get it again, okay, what happened? And just see that, or vice versa. If it gets supports, see what happens. Yes, open-minded. That is what I do. That's what we do in the group. Honestly, ever since I heard the book and the motivational speech by Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. I've made it a point in the group to make repetition very, very important. So like the way I've explained this before, the way he puts it is, if 2 people both practice 2 to 3 hours a day, same amount of time, they're not really gonna 2 to 3 times a week. So let's say 2 hours a day, 3 times a week, 2 people practice, right? One's not really gonna get better than the other because we're gonna say they're the same skill level. But if you take 2 people, the same skill level, one of them, hold on, there's a bug. I gotta get it. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Would have been funny if you yelled in the background.
Burn like incense, leaving an imprint, fleeing in every honest vengeance. The weapons are exotic, you can't stop the product. Zavala bring the drama, you cannot deny it. My movement you can't weaken, so we gotta crush the red legion and leave them dead bleeding. Elemental affinity for big guns. Sunshot, one shot, all you kids done. It blew the tower, but can't let that hinder us. Never giving up, we on the stuff that blew gender up. It's indisputable what I can do to you. The carnage is beautiful. Meet me in the crucible.
You gotta supercharge, then you get in the quad on my squad. Please, newbie, lay low. When you run across the map and you keep getting capped, newbie, please. Go with the game flow. When you at the power ammo, when you got some weak sauce in your hand. Back up off, yo. These gaming MCs, we got one destiny. What that be? Wiping maps, yo.
We catching bugs and pips, baby. Yeah. No, it was what are the really long things with like a billion legs? Centipedes? It was like a baby centipede. So back to my super interesting story you guys all want to hear about, right? So the way he explained it, this is like the way he explained that he was able to be so much better than everyone else. at like a consistent basis. So like if two people, same skill level, both practice 2 hours a day, 3 times a week, they're not really going to get better than one another. They're going to be the same. But if you take one of those people who does 3 times a week, 2 hours a day, and you take another person and they practice 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, who's going to be better in 2 years? It's obvious, right? So the way he explained it is everyone he was playing against was practicing like 9 to 11, and then they would go 1 to 2, and then 3 to 4, and then 7 to 9. But he would go 4 to 6, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 2 to 4, 6 to 8, 8 to 10. So he's getting so much more reps in than them that you just get better. So same thing with trading. You get more reps in, you're gonna get better. So the more you mentally draw lower lows, lower highs, or you just physically draw your lower low, lower high, or higher high, higher low arrows, better you're gonna be at just coming to the chart. Okay, yeah, definitely don't want to take a buy. I want to wait for sells, or definitely want to wait for buys. Kind of stuff. You're gonna see it visually quicker and better, and you're gonna weed out those mistakes. So the more reps and the more times you take good quality trades and just drill it into your brain, the less you're gonna take those silly trades. So that's the whole approach: is daily simulation, journal every trade, just reps and reps and reps. All it is. That's why everyone says trading is just experience. You just gotta do it long enough. You gotta do the right stuff long enough to consistently do the right stuff. So that's what we do. Worst thing you've encountered: a dying jackrabbit in the woods. I don't know what a child being killed sounds like, but I think I could imagine.
It's crazy, man. Like,
you probably know what that sounds like.
Yeah, dude. Holy shit. Wait, just search it up later on YouTube. The sound that a dying jackrabbit or jackrabbit makes when it's in distress. Dude, it's scary.
I don't know if I don't want night terrors. I think I'm a pass.
I might take this right now instead. I don't know.
Don't force it. Asian, don't force it.
Oh no, I've been in.
Oh, you took a buy from down here?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so I just, so you remember how yesterday I took the 15-minute off support, and it happened, I literally learned it, like, during the sim. So I just saw the same setup present itself on the 5-minute, and I was like, you know what, why not? But I threw 0.25 at it.
Oh, right here?
No, to the right, after the red one. Yeah, so I saw the wick, you know, probably, you guys always talk about momentum, so I was like, it'll probably go back up.
Yep, gotcha. I don't think that was bad. I think that could play out. You should probably be break even though now. If you entered on the close, I definitely would go break even. So just manage it. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub, Luna. Appreciate it. I think I'm 24 from 9,800 today. We get 24 more tonight. That'd be pretty wild. DURUSD, yeah, it doesn't move a ton. Does not move a ton. Gold. Let's check out gold. I think AJ is gonna have a setup once this 4-hour closes. In about 15 minutes or 14 minutes we close. But I think in about 30 minutes we're gonna have a really clear direction on which way we should take this. Because we're either gonna break above here and push up to here, giving us a higher high. We wait for that higher low. Again, that daily support is just staying solid, and then we'll go back up. Or if we get resistance under here again, maybe trade it back down. So we'll see what happens. Oh, you got in at the break of the high. Okay. I feel like if you were going to get in, we should have just got in at the close.
Alright, I got you.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then you get this whole candle here. That's 1-to-1. You're break even, and your stops here break even.
Alright.
So like if you're gonna trust the support to hold, it
Just
should
get
hold
in.
whether it breaks above or not. But I like the idea. I just think this could have been better that way.
Yeah, true. I was looking at it now. I'm just just trying to learn as much as I can.
Yep. It was a good idea. It was solid. It just, I think that looking at it that way, it could have been a little better. But I mean, you've been in the group what, a week?
Something like 4 days, man. Been hitting it hard.
We haven't even done a session yet, and you're already blasting out.
I don't know. I'm thinking about pulling an all-nighter right now and then sleeping early in the day. I gotta work night shift tomorrow. Yeah, you're gonna be beat. I closed it. I took my $20.
In Asian, if you can catch 10 pips, take it. Take it, close your charts, go outside. Or in the living room, whatever you guys want to do. But if you can get 10 pips, that's it. That's all you need. Looks like Luna Boy is our stream boss right now. So Luna, I'm assuming you're new. I'll explain this real quick. If you guys have heard this for the past 2 weeks, I apologize. But if your name is in that stream boss position with the little health bar right there, that's the stream boss. If your name is there, Luna, at the end of stream, I'm gonna need you to message me on Instagram, and you can come into our Zoom call tomorrow and join us for the session if you like. What up, Adelic? Hello, hello. How's it going? Thank you. So just waiting. Like I said, you guys know I like to wait for that 4-hour close if we're gonna do anything. Yesterday I didn't, and now you see why I do. I traded before the 4-hour and it just didn't do nothing, so. Gold trying to go bullish. Ooh. Yeah, I think if we get a nice and bullish hourly close, that could be solid. What can you do to join the Zoom call? Yusuf, you can join the mentorship, and then you get in every day. Or you can, if you end up at the stream boss at the end of the stream, you get into Zoom for the next day for free. So, up to you. You can shoot me a message on Instagram. And, if you have questions on anything. Trading 6. So to get stream boss points or to knock that person's health down so you can get that position, you can subscribe or donate or do super stickers. The more you donate, it does take the health down more. But I mean, if you keep throwing 50 cents or $1 at it, I mean, you can do whatever you want if you wanna come in. I mean, if you put like $5-6 at it to take that health down to get into Zoom, $6 is cheaper than $3.75, so kind of up to you. But that's kind of the thing with it. You can when you're trying to change the health, you gotta either subscribe. You can subscribe once, so you get one shot at that. But otherwise, donations and the super stickers. And then when you are the stream boss, you can keep your health by doing the donations or super stickers. So you can kind of go both ways too. So if you are stream boss and you want to keep it, and people are trying to take you out, you might just have to keep throwing in super stickers or donations. And I believe all of that goes to charity anyways, so going to a good cause. Yeah, 8 minutes for the 4-hour close. Looks bearish, but we got 8 more minutes. Okay, we'll maybe wait for the first 15 minutes of that 4-hour, just because sometimes it does bring a blast of volume, and we really don't want to be a part of that. What would be best is if this closes kind of heavy or bearish, the next one gives us a nice wick down, and we close bullish, and we got some solid rejection, and then we can start to look for it to move up. That's what I think would be a really solid setup.
Man, my mom was in a stupor. It seems they ain't learned from that song Super Cooper Troopers. So I got up and sipped the Bloody Mary. I'm feeling very merry before I go make a Bloody Larry. Cooper Jr.
AJ's pulling back. AJ just looks messy right now. Yeah, Isaac. Probabilities. Trading is probabilities, like gambling, like they say. Gambling. Like gambling. It's probabilities.
Step 2, make sure you leave a trace. A Koopa shells and Goombas when you smash in their face. You thought that was rough? Oh, just you wait. Step 3, while they writhing and they dying, watch me fly in a safe. The girl, come on, man, I'm trying. Step 4,
is that Will Smith?
No haze, now I'm baffled. Wait, my princess is in another castle?
Sounded like Will Smith.
It does. I didn't even think of that, but it does sound like that. I mean, it kind of looks like him, right? Maybe. It looks like an Usher, Will Smith mix.
The entanglement. I'll probably stay on a little bit after too to watch gold, and then eat something and just come back and chill. I don't think I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah, I'll let you know what I'm gonna do. I probably should sleep, but like I said, if I'm finally unshadow banned, I might just load up on some caffeine and say fuck it.
Go to work.
Yep. It'd be a nice 32-hour day. No big deal. Go to bed around 9 a.m. then tomorrow and be Gucci. I don't know why the stream dies down at this time, because this 4-hour close is where all the best stuff happens. This is where all the goodness happens. Yes, I agree. 100%. Do I only focus Asian? No, I do not. My main focus is London and pre-NY, but I like to live stream the Asian session to help those that can only trade the Asians. For Asian session, AJ moves really well. Gold moves pretty well. So that's what I would say. I would say if you're gonna look at something, if GJ is moving, maybe you can catch a quickie on GJ. Otherwise, your best bet's gonna be AUD pairs, and then gold. Hourly's closing pretty solid. 30 minutes engulfing, not bad. Really don't want to get stuck in a new 4-hour open. So we'll wait a minute once the 4-hour opens, because if it does push up and go right away, there's a good chance we're going to return and make a support that we can buy from, or we'll return to this support, make a support again, and we can take a buy from there. So, a mouse fart? I've never heard a mouse fart, so I don't know what that would sound like. I burped. Unless that's what a mouse fart is. I don't know what you call that where you're from. Never heard that, so. GJ, what's GJ look like? Yeah, GJ is... I believe there's GBP news tomorrow. Yep. Governor Bailey speaks. I don't know if that would be the reason why it ranges like it has this session. I think it's just stuck. We had a nice move up today, and it just looks stuck, to be honest. Yeah, it's GJ still a no-go. Gold might be a maybe. Like I said, let's see what this first 4-hour does, because the 4-hour is still pretty heavy bearish, so if it pumps down a little bit and then rejects, I think that would be good to maybe take it back up. AJ is closing bullish, hourly. Still holding that daily support. Look at that. If we look on the daily, we're still respecting that support as of now. 4-hour closed right at it. Yeah, GJ's a no-go right now. Leave GJ alone. Yeah, maybe Archie. I've never gotten that close to a mouse, so I don't know what a mouse fart sounds like. Do they even fart? I feel like they have to. They're digestive. They have to. The digestive system, if they even have them. That's another question. I don't even know if they have a digestive tract. Because if they don't, then maybe they don't fart. You know? Alright, we got a bullish close here on the 30-minute. 15-minute looks very confused. Still think this is a write-off for now. Yeah. Gold, what do we got on gold? Maybe gold is going to move it up. 4 hours still. Super bearish.
Alright guys, I'm heading off. Thank you, Paul.
Yep, have a good night, man. We'll see you tomorrow.
You too, bro. Stay safe.
Yep, thank you. So we'll come back to gold in 15 minutes. I really want to study AJ for today and tomorrow really well. See if we can start implementing and catching some of this volume next week. That's my plan. Because ideally this support looks solid. This is heavy daily support. So ideally we should start to move up. We got clean candles to go up. So it makes sense. Only thing, come on, is that 15 is bearish with a lower low and a lower high. But I think the 30-minute is gonna gonna overrule it. And just on the 15, it does look like we'd kind of be trading counter trend if we took a buy here. So I think ideally a push up and then a pullback would be a better buy. Because if we break above and we come back and we make resistance again, then I think we're going to be coming down. But that's why I want to watch it and see, because if this 30-minute holds and we just go up, that's good information to know. So kind of just so you guys have an idea on what I'm looking at. I'm looking at volume when it comes in. How are we reacting near supports and resistances with trend, against trend? How are we reacting when the volume comes in, when we're near volume coming in? And then how do we react after the volume comes in? So as we're coming into Tokyo Open, are we respecting supports? Are we respecting resistances? Are we going with the trend, or are we kind of counter trending it to start the session? Okay, now what happens after the volume comes in? We respecting supports or resistances? What are we doing? So that's kind of the stuff I'm looking at while I'm taking notes on AJ for today and tomorrow to implement AJ in next week. And that would kind of be the same for back testing any pair. So if you're looking to like test, I don't know, EJ in like London or New York session, see how it moves before London Open. What happens at London Open? Do you get a big surge of volume, or does it kind of just slowly build up? And then how do you move after the volume is there? So just little things you can look at like that to kind of figure out how the pair moves throughout its session. Looks like buys would have been solid. Even from down here. If we get above here, could start moving back up to that 1 hour resistance. Took a buy on AJ. Hopefully you took it at the open of the 30-minute and not at the top up here. Nice to have 8 pips. Is that 8 already? Oh, that only moved 3. Oh. How much did this move? Oh wow, that's only 16 pips. I thought that was like 30. Yeah, so GJ, I bet we're gonna see a dip down to here, support, and then we're gonna move up. That's what I would guess. London Open is gonna drop us underneath. Gonna tap here, make that bottom daily wick, and then start going up. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
This beat is my recital. I think it's very vital to use the force for good, of course. Skywalker, that's my time. Here we go. If I were a Jedi.
Yeah, just be careful coming into this. It definitely could push up, but I just don't expect Asian session right now since Tokyo Open didn't do anything, to push through this right here. But you never know. Yep. Yeah, good Brexit news would make the pound pairs go up. I'm sure GC's moving up.
Pod racing up the 101, surpassing Golden Gate traffic. R2 on the roof of my Prius, dude. I could FaceTime holographic. I'd play for the A's and we'd win every game. Resurrect Mac Dre, do it all for the Bay. They'd all say, hey, Lars is Nito, and always let me cut the line at El Farolito. 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some Jedi rhyme. So I said this rhyme I'm about to say. I fought the Sith, and it went this way.
GC's kind of moving up a little bit, but it's like it might be having an issue here. Gold still trying to move down, it looks like, so come on. Fuck you, Spectrum. You suck. So if we get this hourly wick to get a nice rejection, I think those buys would be solid to move up. Am I still in yesterday's position? 137, 650 on GJ? No, I think my runner got stopped out. Yeah, no, I'm not in GJ anymore. I got stopped and then it continued without me. Unless AJ starts to clean up, I think AJ is going to need about 30 minutes to clean itself up, or it's going to be pretty messy. So keep an eye on gold on the hourly, see what happens. I'd expect a support to form here, and then for us to start moving up. So a good bullish hourly close could be the play. And then AJ still holding at that daily support. And this just looks really messy though, so I would just, if the hourly starts to clean up, you might be able to get a nice 15-minute move. Just be careful of the structure. It looks like we're kind of got some strength coming down, not a ton of strength going up yet. So I would say let that strength to the upside come in. And then if we retrace, get in some buys on a support.
Thank you very much, Paul. See you tomorrow.
Like it might be bouncing off that support down there. Alright though, guys. Getting to that time. Gold, I think if we get a nice bullish hourly close, that would be some solid support right here. Start moving up. As you can see, we came down here, rejected, rejected, rejected. Now we're down here. We get that support. I think that looks solid. Move up on the daily. So that's kind of what I would be looking for. I will just keep an eye on that. And I will see everyone else tomorrow. If you're new, be sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you all tomorrow. Who is in there? Luna Boy, shoot me a message on Instagram on the bottom right there with the Instagram logo. Shoot me a message and we'll get you in the Zoom call with us tomorrow. And I will see you all tomorrow evening. Have a good night, good morning. Trade smart in the morning and have a good session.
Later, home. Alright. I'll be chilling.